Hello, this is Alexander Cherinsky. I am a front-end engineer for the Defend team here at GitLab. I was part of the team that worked on the Standalone Vulnerabilities feature, and I will be demoing it in its entirety to you today. So let's start here on a project I have kicked off several merge requests for, and during the merge requests, that is when vulnerabilities in the code will be identified, and those will be compiled and listed in the security dashboard feature page that you can access here on this sidebar under security and compliance. When you first get to the standalone vulnerabilities page, there will be a learn more banner that will show up only the first time, and if you click on it, it'll take you to some additional information which will explain the page, just give you some docs on all of this. We will not read that here today because I will be talking to you about them. So if you X that out, it'll never show up again. Basically what we have here on our standalone vulnerability page is we have first a counter for the number of vulnerabilities that have not been dismissed. Vulnerabilities have different levels of security impact, and so critical, high, medium, low, also unknown. You'll notice that these counters, this critical one is 0, but yet you see 2 here. That is because both of these are dismissed. You see 0 high because only one high one is dismissed, so on and so forth. There are a couple of statuses the vulnerabilities can be in. They can be detected, so this vulnerability has been detected but no action has been taken on it. There is confirmed, so that means someone has physically gone here and been like, yes, we know this is a thing. There's also resolved, which I don't see, but we can make one using the multi-dismiss here. We can select a couple of vulnerabilities here, which brings up this nice little form which allows you to dismiss them. This one's already dismissed, but you could say dismiss this medium one and say it is a false positive, like so, and then the status changed to dismissed. And then there's also a filtering here, so you can filter by vulnerabilities by dismiss. Say you only want to see the dismissed ones, or you only want to see the detected ones, and they'll filter this for you. You can also filter by severity of all sorts, and then report type. So which scanner found this vulnerability. So I showed you one way to dismiss a vulnerability, saying, hey, we're not going to work on this, or this is a false positive. There's another way that we can do that, and that is by clicking on the vulnerability itself. So this is the standalone vulnerability page. It gives more in-depth information on the vulnerability, where it was found. If there's a solution, it'll list it here. It also allows you to change the status of the vulnerability. So say we have detected this, and I'm like, yes, I confirm that this is an issue, and we can change status. That'll change it to confirmed. Also, it'll change it to confirmed on the previous list. We can create an issue from the vulnerability here, which will open up a new merge request, or not new merge request, a new issue here with all the same information. And if we go back, that create issue button will have disappeared, and we will have this information here on, oh, I created an issue off of this here 12 seconds ago. Say we resolve this, we can change the status here again. So we can change status here as many times as we want. If we go back to the vulnerability list though, another thing we can see is, let's click on this one. There's also some history so here's the solution I mentioned. If there's a known solution for a vulnerability, it'll list here. The issue, there's also history for a status change. And so it looks like Daniel 1 day ago changed this to confirmed, And then Lindsay did some changes. Wayne did some changes. You can see we've tested this a little bit, and I can say, it looks like I changed this to dismissed 16 minutes ago. This was a mistake. Sorry. And I can save the comment, and that will be viewable by everyone else. And if I will change this back to confirmed. Cool. So that is the standalone vulnerability page. That is the vulnerability security dashboard for a project. There are three security dashboards that we have added. So there's for vulnerabilities, there's one on the project level, there's one for the group level. So if we go to the group, and this is part of the security team test, if we go to this group, you see all the projects underneath there. If you go to the sidebar, security and compliance again, and go to security, you can see here there's many more security vulnerabilities listed here, and that is because this is from all the projects of all the group. You can filter by status. There's no dismissal here, like the project dashboard, but there's infinite scrolling, so it just keeps listing more and more. And then the third and final security dashboard is the instance security dashboard. So that means it has access to every project and every group. There are no listed vulnerabilities here initially. That is because we have not selected any projects that have vulnerabilities. So the instance can be very large. We want you to be able to choose which projects are showing here. So I'm going to clear those, and I'm going to add security reports where I know there are some vulnerabilities. I'm going to add this project here. And when I return to dashboard, there are those vulnerabilities showing up here. And so this is where you get to choose which vulnerabilities appear. All right, so that is the standalone vulnerability feature. If you have any questions, feel free to look at the docs or reach out to us, whichever you prefer. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. Bye.